This video is brought to you by CM Storm, preferred choice of mice, headsets, and mechanical keyboards of Curse Gaming. Visit www.coolermaster-usa.com/team_curse for more details. Welcome to my extreme brightness outdoor unboxing of the ASUS Memo Pad. I wanted to make a point about the lifestyle of this particular product by resting on this here grassy embankment while I open it up and show what you would look like using this particular little 7-inch tablet. So this is a more value-oriented product. So it's not like their Transformers series where it's got all the bells and whistles and you can attach it to, like, you know, a keyboard and all that kind of stuff. This is using a single A9 core. So it's a WM8950. It's got wireless N, a gig of memory, 16 gigs of storage, that's eMMC storage. It's got a very similar overall feel to it, like it's very similar form factor to something like a Google Nexus 7. And it's got a very stunning backing on it here. Check that out. So it's got a diamond patterned back that's just got an ASUS logo. What I like about it is the fact that it's textured. So many guys are going with smooth feels. Like, I personally hate the feel of the iPad because it's so smooth on the back, you could easily just drop the thing. Whereas this isn't quite rubberized, but here, if you guys can hear that noise, it has a bit of grippiness to it. So you can actually hold the stupid thing, because a lot of the time you've got all these new tablets that are coming with thin enough bezels that you can, or thick enough bezels that you can hold them here, but it's hard to support it because it's not grippy enough on the back. And the glass obviously won't provide any of that. So there you go. It's got a good overall feel to it. In terms of functionality, in terms of buttons, we've got the lock button up here at the top, which I'm pressing to hopefully turn it on. We've got a volume rocker. It comes with Android Jelly Bean 4.1. Micro SD slot. Love to see this on the value tablets, especially because they don't come with that much storage. 16 gigs on board, so you can expand that with another 64 gigs if you want. Micro USB for charging as well as data transfer. On the other side, not a whole lot. You've got a single speaker on the back as well as a single microphone port right there, and a single 1 megapixel camera on the front of the device. Now let's have a look at what ASUS includes with this guy. So you got a warranty card. Cool. You've got another one in French. You've got a Memo Pad user manual. You've got a USB to micro USB cable, as well as a, what's this guy gonna be? Is this a 1 amp? 0.3 amp? No, 2 amp. 2 amp 5 volt output wall wart. So let's get it fired up and we'll be back in just a moment. So we've got this bad boy fired up. I brought up the camera app just for the lulz. You guys aren't gonna be able to see anything there because the sun's directly behind us. But what I can do is I can show you a video that I already took. I've got the screen on full brightness here. So this is what the usage scenario would probably look like, you know, laying on the grass, opening with the gallery. Yeah, let's always open that with gallery. So it's actually usable even in an extremely bright condition. So our camera is probably compensating for it a little bit up there, but you can see how white I am here because the sun's directly in my face. I can also barely see anything. But with the screen at full brightness, it's actually quite usable. Now it is, by all appearances, a TN panel. So you do have some color shift when you angle it from side to side, but that's what we expect with these value products. It's only about $170. And because of Jelly Bean, even though the processor's not as overpowered as something like a Nexus 7, it is reasonably responsive. So you can, you know, click and see all your apps and browse between those and all that because of Project Butter. And I think that pretty much covers it. Thank you for checking out this unboxing and first look at the ASUS Memo Pad. I think I did miss something critical, which was the resolution, which I believe was 1024 by 600. Although I could be wrong about that. You'll have to give me a moment. Yep, that was all the time I needed. 1024 by 600. Oh yeah, we'll do my trademark now HTC One size comparison. So there's the thickness. This is a 4.3-inch smartphone. So that should give you some idea how it'll compare to a 7-inch tablet in terms of the overall screen size. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. Thanks for watching. This video was edited on a workstation powered by Kingston Memory.